Hello guys, and once again welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to talk about the upcoming test series which is going to be played between India and New Zealand. This test series is going to be played in India, so India will have a slight advantage over New Zealand in this test series. It is a two-match series, and it's a part of the ICC Men's Test Championship. So it's both the matches are very important for both the teams if they want to get a step closer to the finals of the ICC Men's Test Championship. So both the teams will be looking forward to win this Test series. Whether it's India or New Zealand, they will have that hunger to win both the matches, because now after the introduction of the ICC Men's Test Championship, it has been important. It has become important for teams to win all the test matches, irrespective of the fact whether they are the winner of that test series or not, because now each and every point counts, and each and with and they, and with each and every point they will be a step closer or a step backwards to be in the finals of the ICC Men's Test Championship. So it's an important two-match series for both the teams, and both the teams will be looking forward to grab this opportunity so that they get a step closer to the finals of the ICC Men's Test Championship. Now coming back to the Indian Test squad who have been selected for the upcoming Test series or two-match Test series against New Zealand. First of all, there are many players. Many players have been some have been rested, or some have been opted out of this selection for this test match, and new players have come in their places to fulfill their places, and hopefully they will do great for the Indian test side. So now let's take a look at the Indian Test squad who will be a part of this match, of this two-match series against New Zealand. So first Ajinkya Rahane, who will be captaining the side only for the first match, because after that the captaincy role will be given to Virat Kohli, who is generally the captain of the Test side. And because Virat Kohli has been rested for the first Test match, so in place of him, Ajinkya Rahane will be captaining the side for only the first Test match. Then KL Rahul has got a call from BCCI to be a part of this ICC, to be a part of this Test match series, and Mayank Agarwal, Cheteshwar Pujara, who will be the vice captain of only for the first Test match, because after that, when Virat Kohli will be playing, will be added to the squad. Then the vice captaincy will move into the hands of Ajinkya Rahane, who is generally a vice captain who is generally the vice captain of this side when Virat Kohli is captaining this team. And then Shubman Gill has got a call after he has been dropped for the England series, which the India has played against England in England. So he has got a call from BCCI to be a part of this squad, which is good for him also, because I think India must take care of this young man, because he has that talent, he has the tenacity to be one of the great players who have played the Test match for India. Then Shreyas Iyer has got a call from BCCI, as he will be making a debut for the Indian Test side. And then I have Ridhiman Saha, the wicketkeeper batsman, and the second wicketkeeper batsman is KS Bharat. I'm quite shocked to know that Rishabh Pant has not been a part of this. Has not been a part of this Indian Test squad who will be playing against New Zealand. He has been either he has been rested. I think that he has been rested for this series. So KS Bharat will be the second wicket-keeping option. And then I have Ravindra Jadeja and Ravichandran Ashwin. who are the two most crucial all-rounders for India in especially in especially in test format. And both of these all-rounders has played a very important role in each and every test matches for the past few years. And then there is an addition to the all-rounder slot in the name of Akshar Patel. It's quite surprising to see that Jayant Yadav, who is a bowling all-rounder, has got a chance to play for Team India. He has got a recent call for Team India after almost he has been opted out from the Test squad for almost, I guess, 4 to 5 years. And then I have Ishant Sharma, and followed by Umesh Yadav, Mohammad Siraj, and Prashid Krishna. So Prashid Krishna will be making his debut in the Test squad for India if he plays in any of the two matches against New Zealand. And Ishant Sharma, Umesh Yadav, and Mohammad Siraj are the three bowling trios of India, especially in the Test format, because they have been bowling over the past two series, and I think that there is a good cooperation among them. Now coming back to the point, who are the players who couldn't make into the Test squad against New Zealand? Surya Kumar Yadav, firstly Surya Kumar Yadav, Prithvi Shaw, and then Prithvi Shaw, Hanuma Bihari, and Abhimanyu Eswaran, who were the part of the subsequent Test series against England. That is the previous Test series that India played against England in England. They couldn't make into the Test squad. They have been left out of this squad. Hopefully, I think that I'm quite shocked after the announcement of this Test side, because Hanuma Bihari couldn't make into the Test squad. Because India have been looking for a proper Test batsman, and he's the one who is a proper Test batsman, who only plays in this format, who doesn't play in the IPL or in any ODI internationals or in any T20 internationals. So he's a proper Test batsman, and India needs that kind of proper Test batsman in the middle overs, in the middle order, because they have been lacking that department of batting in the middle order. So I think that Hanuma, it's a harsh decision from the selectors that Hanuma Bihari couldn't make into the playing squad. I personally feel that it must be too harsh on Hanuma Bihari himself, because after being a part of only the Test squad, after being the important member of the Test side, he couldn't even make into the squad. And in this Test series, there will be two matches. The first Test match is going to be played at Kanpur, which is starting from November 25th till November 29th. And the second Test match is going to be played in Mumbai. That's in Wankhede Stadium, which is starting from 3rd of December till 7th of December. So these two matches will be a crucial match for both the teams, because they will be looking forward to win both the Test matches if they want to be a part of the ICC Men's Test Championship finals. So really looking forward to it, and I hope that India has an upper hand over New Zealand, because India has a slight advantage over New Zealand, as they are quite aware of their home conditions, and they will be playing at their homes. And I think that the New Zealand and the New Zealand batsmen will be foxed by our bowlers, because our bowlers in the recent years have done really great in especially in the Test format. They have been dominating the Test format throughout for the past few years, and all these Test bowlers and all our Test bowlers play in a pack, and if they hunt in a pack, then no other team or opponents could have a chance to win against India. So really looking forward to this test match, and I hope that India wins both the Test matches. India will surely win both the Test matches, but all strengths to the Indian team. and let's hope for the best. So thank you guys for watching my video. If you like my video, then please click on that thumbs up button and do share and comment down below whether you like this kind of videos in my channel or not. And you can even recommend down in the comment section below of what type of videos you guys really want from me that I will be uploading in my channel. If you like my videos, then please click on the subscribe button and do click on that bell icon to get notified as soon as I release a video, so that you even get updated if any video comes into my channel. Take care. Bye.